Hi everyone, and welcome to another Fresh Blood. Hailing from Denmark, we're going to be playing you 4 songs from hot new Danish band Cold Drop. These guys have a rock pedigree and it shows. These guys kick ass. They have a debut album coming out in February of next year, which is their self-titled album Cold Drop, and that will be out on Lion's Pride. Keep an eye out for Cold Drop. They are gonna be big.
I woke up from the past in the age of metal jungle. Lightning strikes from the blast from a sledgehammer's rumble. Yeah! Feel the heat in the air. Fuel is the fire. You'll be haunted everywhere. Burning power, my desire. Yeah. Lord, give me strength. Show me to your heart. Your pounding metal heart. With my flame, it's gonna start. You'll tear my world apart if you won't be mine, my love, my precious metal heart. You're my angel, you're my love. Can't get enough, I need more. Pray to God up above. Can you hear the thunder roar? Yeah. Lord, give me strength. Show me to your heart. Your pounding metal heart. With my flame, it's gonna start. You tear my world apart. You won't be mine, my love, my precious metal heart. Lord, give me strength. Show me to your your pounding metal heart. With my flame, it's gonna start. You tear my world apart if you won't be mine, my love. Yeah, your pounding metal heart. With my flame, it's gonna start. You tear my world apart if you won't be mine, my love, my precious metal heart.
Thank you so much for taking the time to do the interview tonight. Really good of you.
It's a pleasure.
So let's start off then. I mean, first of all, Cold Drop, welcome to ROX Network, and we're chuffed to bits that you're doing the interview with us tonight, and it's really cool of you, hailing all the way from Denmark, which is a place that we love dearly. First of all, then, describe who's in the band and what you guys do.
Well, tonight there's only the three of us. As you know, we're five.
Yeah. Who's
There's
in the
me,
band?
I'm the drummer, Henrik.
And I'm the lead singer. I'm Ellen.
And I'm John, the bass player.
And then
I'll
we're
speak
missing the
slowly
two
for the
guitarists.
bass.
Yeah. Yeah. And we are missing Rick Hansen on guitar, and we miss Thomas on guitar also. They are also down with illness. So
There's a lot of it going about. So when did you guys get together? When was Cold Drop formed? Did you get the question? Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me? We've lost audio. Can you hear me okay, fellas?
there you are.
Yeah.
There we go.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. That's fine. So when did Cold Drop form? When did you guys get together?
Wow, when was that? It was me and Rick Hansen were meeting in 2016, I guess, and we was talking about to form a band, a cover band, just to join what we like to play, and then we had to search other musicians, and we have different drummers and different guitarists, and then I had a friend who knows Henrik, who also was playing, and I was thinking, why not calling Henrik if he was like to join the band as a drummer, and he was, yeah, let's try it, and it went very well. And then after a while, the guitar players we had in the band were not. They want to do different things as we do. Then I knew Thomas and was writing to him if he liked to join the band.
When did Thomas join?
Thomas joined in 2018, I think, 1890. I think it was 2018.
And I joined in 19, or?
And then we had a lead singer in the band, but the way he was trying to sing the numbers what we are playing were not that style we went to. So it was more like Ozzy Osbourne, more grungy, and so I have worked with Alan on some other project. So I tried to write to him, and Alan was really busy with everything, more stuff he was.
Well, I said no.
Yeah, he was playing in other bands, and he had his solo, what he is doing, and I wrote to him, please give it a chance, try to listen to it. After a couple of days, he said, when are you rehearse? So I'll be there. And after that, it all turns into, to Cold Drop.
Why pick the name? Why Cold Drop?
Why Cold Drop? Yeah, it's
It was Ricky's suggestion, wasn't it?
Rick Hansen's idea. He also had, when he will will start up a new band. He liked to call it Cold Drop because it's a little funny history in it, because he said it's like when you're on the toilet and you are sitting there, and then you, as it drop down, the water collapse up. but if you are going to Wikipedia, you'll see it's a weather phenomenon, and in Spain that's turning around a cold breeze. That's what they call cold drop, but the other history is better.
It's a damn
No,
sight
it's not.
funnier.
Yeah.
Who would you say your musical influences are? I mean, Pretty Maids, obviously, there's that sort of floating around all the time, isn't there? But who would you say your main influences? Because listening to your songs, there is a bit of Y&T in there.
Yeah, some people say that. I mean, personally, my experiences are more. Well, my two big influences are definitely Whitesnake and Van Halen, um, and that goes for both the David Lee Roth parts and the Sammy Hagar parts. But as a band, I think we spread quite wide. So we have. I mean, it's actually, you can't just name one band that is our main influence. I think it's all the 80s melodic rock bands put together. I mean, we grab something there and make it our own.
But you're not quite off the Y&T thing, because I was a big Y&T fan since 82, 83 or something.
Yeah, it's the sound. It's that, especially the vocal sound as well. It has that Y&T. I'm going to put you guys on the spot now, though. You mentioned Van Halen and the immortal argument that is Hagar or David Lee Roth.
Yeah.
Which is your choice?
Both.
Oh no, you can't sit on the fence. That's not fair.
Well, it's actually, well, to be honest, I always, for a long period of time, I said it has to be David Lee Roth. So I would be, I mean, it would be, what do you call it? It would be bad for me to say that it's Sammy that is the one and only. But Sammy has a more technical, well-formed voice. I mean, if you listen to some of the old David Lee Roth live performances,
yes,
he can't sing live, but that was not the point. With David Lee Roth, the point was entertainment.
Yeah, he was the ultimate showman.
Yeah, and I like his nerve. I mean, he was. I mean, it was fun. It was crazy. It was brilliant. Sammy was well sung, really brilliant singing there. So, I mean, I like them both. You say I can't pick both. Well, by such a fraction, it's David Lee Roth.
And there you go, girls and boys. The Sammy Hagar hate mail will be coming the way to. Please email Cold Gin and Norris. Were you guys? I mean, obviously, you were in previous bands before.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you've got that. You can tell that you've been in bands before, because your level of musicality is not. You know, it's obviously you've been there before. Your debut LP, Cold Drop, will be out on February the 27th, I believe, 2023, on Lion's Pride. How did recording go with that? What with lockdown and all the craziness we've had over the last 2 years?
Yeah, we did as the lockdown was, so we went into the studio 2 at a time, with the one on drums we were recording first, and then one guitar player was in the studio. I
To
was
play the cue guitar for me.
we were sitting in our own rehearsed room because I had set up I had a studio once in a while where I record bands, so I had all my studio gear set up in our rehearse room, and then we started from the beginning to take the first number, and that was all night baby. We did the singing part. Did Alan?
I did. I did all. I recorded all the vocals at home. So.
Did you find that hard? But not working as a unit recording.
We missed a lot at that time. Yeah. And we also agree that the next time we will do it in a proper studio situation.
Yeah.
Because we missed this feedback thing from each other.
Yeah.
But it was definitely a learning experience, this too.
I was just going to say, I mean, recording is always a learning curve. And is there anything you would have done differently if you'd have been together?
Yeah, lots of things. Yeah. I mean, for instance, keeping track of what's being...
Losing sound again here.
Can you hear us now? Lovely little tune.
Oh. And
can you hear me?
No.
Can you hear me okay, fellas?
The speakers it's Bluetooth.
John's speakers, they have a timer that is set to every 5 minutes they go out. So we found a lot of things that we want to do differently the next time. I mean, for instance, keeping track of all the recordings has been a rather large task, and at one point we actually managed to re-record some drums after the vocals were recorded, because we had difficulty keeping track of what was recorded when and how, and at that time I had to re-record all the vocals because the drums had been put in after my first recordings. So so a lot of things went wrong, and we have a whole list of things not to do when we record the next time. So.
I'm sure you will as well. It was a once in a lifetime thing that happened over the last 2 years, and
hopefully,
yeah. I think fingers crossed. Will you be releasing any of the songs as I'm showing my age now, as singles, with videos to accompany them to promote the album?
There will be 3 singles prior to the album release. When exactly, I don't know. We haven't been told, but Lions Pride Music wants to put out 3 singles prior to the album. Yeah.
Then we look forward to hearing those, and you can guarantee we'll share them across the network as well. As soon as you get the videos up, we'll share them across, and we'll play them on the ROX radio as well, because we think your music is absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
Have Lions Pride been supportive throughout the recording process?
Not the recording process.
No. They came in after we recorded.
Right.
Actually, our recordings started off as a demo recording, and like John said, that we have complete recording studio equipment in the rehearsal room. So we actually just started recording them as demos, and then someone who heard it, told us, well, though it was after 4 tracks recorded, I think. He said that what you're doing there, that's brilliant. It's enough for I mean, you don't have to re-record it to make an album out of that. So it became the album recordings instead of the demo. So
but they've been really supportive since, and they're going to promote the album next year.
Yeah.
Fantastic news. That's good news. So many of these labels, they take bands on and then, you know, they just get bored and go somewhere else. Are you going to be supporting the album with any live dates?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't managed to get any live dates at the moment, but it's very difficult to get out these days. So
It's also the COVID-19 that's influenced here, because most of the bands were hired for two years ago, and now they are going out and play their shows here in 22 and 23.
23, yeah.
But we hope we can do a little promotion tour by ourselves here in 23, and hopefully there'll come some other. Also some in England had asked, "Are you coming to England?" But that's a little difficult, because
Of course.
we have to travel to England, and will you pay the travel for it? And we have and I think also we have to be a support band for another band, as we did a support show, an opening show for Brian Downing's Thin Lizzy here in Denmark, and it was awesome gig. And then we are have done some smaller jobs where we were playing, as some as support and some on a festival. But if we could get into a support job, we will love that, because
We would certainly love to see you over here as well. Really would.
we have a lot of listeners as you on your radio show. I think about 300 plus radio shows are playing Cold Drop in worldwide. But we don't have so much live. We haven't played so much live yet. So we have to go out on the road and show what we can, because we are really brilliant live band. I think we are coming out of the States, we're really giving a good show, and the place we have played we are just got what do you say, positive
Response.
Yeah, I mean, you've got
What we found out when we played our gigs last year was that we had these 5 or 6 gigs quite close to each other. Was that we went from strength to strength. Every gig we learned something. We got more tight. We rocked harder. We were more of a unit. So
that's good.
Yeah.
You've got a couple of live videos as well, haven't you?
Here in Denmark, the last gig we did, we were booked to support a local band in a city close to us. And during the sound check, this band said, "We will support you instead."
Praise indeed.
Yeah. And
that was very good. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah. So yeah, we're quick learners. Yeah.
Would you? What's the sort of rock and metal scene like in Denmark?
It's very hard. It's hard.
Not if you. The metal scene is really good. Yeah. But we tend to our style is not. I mean, it doesn't fit with the metal festivals and the metal underground venues and so on, and our style doesn't fit with the large festivals either. So we're somewhere in between, and that makes it very difficult for us to actually get gigs in Denmark. And I think the style we play, we have to go abroad, and the problem there is, money.
the
I mean, there's
logistics.
no secret. We are old men, and we have our families, and we're not 18 anymore, so we can't just bump into the back of a van and sit on a case of lager and then go for a tour of a month. I mean, we're simply too old to do that.
Yeah, the old bones start to creak.
Definitely. But I mean, but having said that, I mean, what we are aiming at doing some tours to Germany or Sweden or maybe even the UK if I mean
We would love
if
to
we can
have you.
finance it in a proper way,
Mm.
difficult with the with the with the fees in playing in UK. I mean, there's a lot of
Yes,
people wanting
we're
to.
hearing that a lot from bands abroad. It is a crying shame because the UK essentially is being starved of bands from outside the UK at the moment, and we're not happy. Let me put it that way. On behalf of the people of the United Kingdom, we're not happy at all that we're not going to see bands like yourselves treading our live stages. If you could give a piece of advice to a young band just starting out, what would it be, lads? I think your sound's gone again.
No,
I mean,
we were just.
Oh, I mean, I think. It plays lovely tunes, I've got to say.
And now Skype.
Okay, yeah. Can you hear me okay?
There you are.
There we go.
Can you hear us?
What advice would you give to a new band just starting out?
Well, I think our advice will be get out there and play. I mean, we've done that previously. What I said just before is not because I think that is the best thing for our band. Because I mean, ideally, you get the experience from being out there playing live. The problem for us is, of course, with steady jobs and steady incomes, and being too, I mean, used to earning money. If we should go back and do what is actually best for us, to be on the road with in the back of a van on a crate of lager, then then we'll lose our jobs, we'll lose our families, lose everything. But if you don't have any commitments as a new young band, go out there, play. I mean, that's the essential thing.
Exactly. Head first, go for it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's never too late to get your education and all that. You can always go back to that.
Yeah, I'm as you say, if you're given the opportunity, go for it.
Absolutely.
Well, all I can say is that the very best of luck with the album, lads. But before you go, what is there anything you'd love to say to the people out there who are watching this? What would you like to say to them?
Oh, go and get the album as soon as it went out. Stream it on every streaming platform, on Spotify and iTunes and where else it could be. And join us on Facebook. On YouTube, we have a channel. Please go in, like, share all what you can, because that will give the opportunity to get us out playing live on festivals and so on. So please join Cold Drop.
Yeah, come check us out. We rock.
You certainly do, fellas. You certainly do. Keep the faith, boys, and keep rocking. Thanks a lot for the interview. Good luck with the
Thank you for
album.
having me.
Cold drop. Keep rocking.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye,
Bye.
Carrie.
Bye.
Don't count me out. I've been turning, slow turning, and on the slippery slope to hell. Your temptation